We've been speaking about the disciple, who is a disciple of Jesus, and the bitter truth of who cannot be the disciple of Jesus. We will contemplate on verse 33 of Luke chapter 14. It says there, "So likewise, whoever of you does not forsake all that he has cannot be my disciple." Whoever of you does not forsake all that he has cannot be my disciple. In the Message version, it's wonderfully written. He says, simply put, if you are not willing to take what is dearest to you, whether plans or people, and kiss it goodbye, you can't be my disciple. So whatever is dearest to you, now you need to ask yourself, are we willing to part with things that are dearest? If God tells you right now, whatever you love the most, just let go of it. That 5 loaves and 2 fish of that young boy that was there, I'm sure that was all that he had for his lunch. And his stomach, I'm sure he must have been hungry as well. That must have been his prized possession for that moment. But he just gave it. Jesus asked it and he gave it. If Jesus asks you what you love the most, where your heart is, if Jesus wants to touch that area and say, give that area to me, are we willing to just let go of it? He says in Message version, simply put, if you're not willing to take what is dearest to you, whether your plans, and sometimes we make amazing plans, we've got things that we want to move in a particular direction and we just hold on to it, we run towards that plan, we do everything to accomplish that plan. But what if Jesus says, I don't want you to do that? I don't want you to move into that direction. I have a better plan for you. You see, when God asks you of something, it's always because he wants to hand over bigger things. That 5 loaves and 2 fish, it was just restricted to 5 and 2, but when it came into the hands of Jesus, it was baskets that remained. We need to ask ourselves today, what is dearest to you? What is it that you love the most? Maybe your plans, maybe people, maybe you love people, certain people in your life that you just love. If they ask you to do something, or if they demand of you, if they command of you, you will do anything. But what if he says, whatever it is, are you willing to let go of it? And then he goes further in the Message version. He says, whether plans or people, and kiss it goodbye, you can't be my disciple. That is, love Jesus above all. Love Jesus above your plans. Love Jesus above your dreams. There's a price to pay to be his disciple. Salvation is free. We are saved by grace through faith in Christ Jesus. But as we keep following him, if we want to grow in him, if we want to be truly his disciples, there is a price we need to pay. There is something that he asks of us. Are we willing to give it? Or are we willing to shirk or go back and say, no, God, I can't pay that price? If you are one who says, I can't pay the price, then Jesus says, you can't be my disciple. That's a question you need to answer. God bless you.